Oh, man. Alright guys, how you doing? My name's Silas, it's Task Force Gaming. Welcome back to another survival episode. We are on Medieval Dynasty, and we built this lovely house in the end of the last episode, and it's pretty sick. So we're sort of doing the story now. Oh, it says I need food and water. I think I spent all my money on buckets of water, so we're just gonna eat. Got 20 dried meats. I've got 19 left. That's pretty good. Oh, that's why it takes so long to fill up. Right, so we're on a mission. What we've got to do? We've got to talk to Dobronija. And chapter 2 survivalist as well. So the main story is down there, but set a trap, wooden spear, stone knife, hunt a wild animal, and survive for a season. Let me find some stones then, and we'll craft a knife. I've got a spear, but I'll craft another one. And we need a couple of stones, actually. I need some more sticks too. Yeah, let's get some stones. Bum, 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 bum. So the music sort of keeps you busy anyway. Let's see if we can build anything with that. Stone knife. That's one tick off the list. Hell yeah. Right, set a trap, rabbit trap. Alright, we'll do a spear, get that ticked off. Not sure about a rabbit trap or anything yet. We'll have to look into that. Let's go start our mission though. So, oh, we need to put our knife into a quick slot. Okay, that's in 3. Let's have a look. Pretty cool. A little stone shivvy shiv. Right. So, don't really know how to pronounce this name, but we'll go have a little word. Dobronija. Hi, you're Dobronija, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Rasimir. Age 32. Hello, what can I help you with? Unighost told me that you can fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks. Hunger and thirst and Unighost. Okay. Well, it depends what proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling. Okay, so it's given us 6-0 ale there. So I'm guessing that'll do food and water, which is pretty good. Deliver Unighost oat ale ×2, so we get to keep 4. Alright, let's go do this mission then. Oh, it's 40 meters, is it? He's got like a side quest over there. I'm guessing it's this one. Literally where I've just been. Ah, he's here. Hey, Unighost, you're looking at the proud house owner from the valley, and I'm back bearing beers. A job well done indeed. Alright, let me wet my throat and with amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Lorden for 22 years before he died. He was my best friend and truest friend. A brother, actually. I remember the day we met as if it was yesterday. I was 25 at the time, lived in the big city of Jellenberg, where I was born. You could say I hated that place, but still, it was the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did. Nothing doing the only thing I could do, steal. You were a thief. I was, and a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork, and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival, but I'd be lying if I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing is still a crime, no matter. Why am I such a goody two-shoes? I'd say you want to wait in here a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. I'm sorry, go on. We had an annual festival in Jellenberg. It was always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to the town. You can imagine what it meant for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I've grabbed a few coins here and there, jewelry, a pair of new boots, and then saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. I sneaked behind him in the crowd, like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. Gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy magic, and there it was, sitting nearly in my palm. Just needed to turn and disappear, and then wham! What happened? I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was so shocked I didn't even realise what had happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding. I could barely see straight. And you know what the first thing I saw next? Haha. A smile, a big radiant smile on the face of a man with 2 different eyes. It was your uncle, Lorden, the one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out, helped me up, and offered me a beer. Ah, just like that. Wait, he did realise you were trying to rob him, right? Of course he did. I don't get it. Yeah, that's just how Lorden was, you see. Your uncle was deadly clever, smarter man I've known, hands down. I could have seen the world like nobody else. Predict things, he'd always been at least dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So, on a rare occasion, what somebody surprised him, he was intrigued. And he wasn't expecting anything of you. Indeed, apparently even despite my failure, I was still the one that came closest to robbing him. And he liked that, and so I'm guessing you accept his invitation, right? I didn't really have a choice. Alright, bit of story time with my uncle's best friend. Basically, right, wait for the next day. So, guess we'll go home and have a little snooze and see what the next day is going to entail. We could try some more of this trap stuff, but I'm really not sure how to do it. Traps, it's in furniture and stuff. Decorations. So I've got a little trap here. So I guess we're just going to leave it out here. Makes sense. And hopefully we'll have something. Hunt a wild animal and survive for a season. So wait for the next day. Might be an animal in there in the morning, guys. That'd be pretty sick. So let's have a little snooze. Next day. All available in 7 hours. Alright, boy. We found ourselves a rabbit. Go, go, go. Oh, man. He got done in. Okay. We're going to skin this rabbit. Alright, 2 fur and 2 meat. Look at all that blood, man. So let's go see if we can make some food out of this bad boy. Get this fire up. Oh, okay. We got the meat, carrots. I'm missing a load of stuff. Alright, here we go. We can sleep till the morning now. Boom, wait for the next day. Right, let's go talk to matey boy. A simple touch. Look at that knife. An iron knife. Card's so tempted to steal. Right, he's stood here. What's in here? He's got 1.5 coins. Hello, mate. Hello, Rasimir. Are you getting settled? The valley is treating me nicely so far. That's wonderful, Rasimir, but you come at a poor time. My duties as a castellan awaits me. Of course, I understand. Is everything alright? Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. There's been a murder. I guess pretty normal back then. Oh my, I thought things like that don't happen here. Great. I mean, not for the deceased, obviously, but there's excitement and mystery. The valley has been lacking. Okay, let's go. Oh, how I miss being that young and stupid. Hey, don't be too harsh on yourself. You're still plenty stupid. I shouldn't be joking about that. I'm an adult, an important figure. Whatever. Do you wish there to be 2 bodies instead of 1? I respect you even more than before. Jokes aside, Rasimir, that's really a serious matter. I won't be able to... That's good, he's had a little laugh at me. That's jokes. Share more stories with you at the moment, but I believe there is someone you should meet. His name is Sambor. He was one of us, the pack, I mean. Are you serious? He lives here in the valley? That's right. All of them do, actually. Here, I've marked Sambor's house on your map. You should pay him a visit. Great, I'll do that right away. But beware, calling Sambor friendly is like being stung by a bee right in the tip of your manhood. Unpleasant. Oh, I'm sure you're exaggerating. He was part of the reminders after all. Didn't say I didn't warn you. Alright, I'm on my way. 724 meters. Alright, this is the furthest I've gone since we started. I haven't really left that village. There's a bridge all the way over there, or there's something all the way over there. I'm just going to get my stamina back and do this. Alright, Sambor, mate. We have found your house. Oh, eye patch and scar. I think you lost, boy. Sorry, I didn't mean to dist. Wait a second, look at me in the eye and stop shivering for crying out loud. Huh? Black and blue? You're Lorden's family, aren't you? Yes, my name's Rasimir. You must be Sambor then. And how do you know that? I was talking with Unighost. He told me that you were part of the Reminders as well. Part of what now? The pack? The one with Unighost and Lorden? I've never heard this idiotic name in my life. Oh, sorry, maybe I've made a mistake. We were called the Undying Fist. Oh man, that's so much worse. That's a whole lot better name. Yeah, you're damn right it is. That's because I came up with it. Everyone loved it. No idea why Unighost lied to you like that. I'm sure he was just jealous about your creativity. Of course he was, and not only about that. Anyway, I would love to hear some stories about my uncle and the pack's adventures altogether. That's an amazing coincidence because I would love to spend my time telling the old tales by a crackling fire. Oh my, really? No, leave my property, forget about it. Wow, oh come on, I'd take a moment, really just tell me, what was my uncle like? How did you become part of the the Undying Fist? And what do you do exactly as the pack? You don't know what we did? Unighost didn't get to that part yet. Alright, be quiet, try to be less annoying. Where should I begin? Right, left as soon as he could. But cleverness at such a young age always means two things. Being arrogant and hot-headed. His plan was to set out on a big adventure, that's it, pretty detailed. A path like that is paved with skeletons of young idiots, but none of them was Lorden. Either way, he was wandering for days. Days soon turned into weeks, his rations into dust. He was useless as a hunter, back then at least, so berries and mushrooms was all he could get, so obviously he needed some coin. He came across a manor with orchards so vast, it seemed like an ocean. Lorden managed to find some work there. A week of back-breaking labour had passed, his hands were covered in blisters, skin red from scorching sun, knees pulsated from the pain. I must say, really an amazing storyteller, I wasn't expecting that. Shut up. You want me to finish? Where was I? Alright, was exhausted from all the strength. He was done. Went to the lord of the manor with a smile on his face to collect the payment. His stomach was already full with fantasies of all the delicious treats he was dreaming of buying, and all was ruined by the hand of the lord holding a couple of lousy coins. Lorden was furious. That was merely a fraction of the pay he was supposed to acquire. He started shouting at the lord, demanding justice. Peasants were just like flies to the lord, disgusting, replaceable insects. And what do you do if a fly buzzes too loudly? Both of the lord's palms struck Jordan's ears with the strength of an ox. Lorden fell to the ground, stunned, and the lord's guard threw him out the manor like garbage, stealing that few pathetic coins while doing so. If I may add, it wasn't until evening when Lorden regained his hearing, and with it came a fervent thought, a thought of revenge. Your uncle was quite a capable fighter when I met him 10 years later, but he wasn't back then. He knew the guards would massacre him if he only came close, so he needed to find another way to fulfill his vengeance. Lorden was always ambitious, but that hatred fueled like nothing before. What came later became bored of the conversation. What came later was becoming bored of this conversation. Go away. No way, you can't leave me like this. I can do whatever I want. Scram, I have things to do. Screw your things. What things? I'll do them for you. I'll do anything to hear the story. Screw your things, hurt. You really do have Lorden's blood in you. You're right. Screw my things. They're your things now. What do you mean? I mean, I'll finish this story when you do what I tell you to. Understand? Just say what needs to be done. You won't regret it. So we stood up to him and we still have to do it anyway. Here, grab the shovel. It's a piece of crap, but it'll do. There are clay deposits behind my house. Go there and dig up some clay for me. Clay, that's your pressing need to have pottery addiction or something. First of all, I don't need to explain myself to you, child. Secondly, it's for medical purposes. Alright. Shovel. Are these the clay deposits? Okay, we're digging. Right, so we've got 3 clay. We need 5. Deliver to Sambor, clay times 5. I've got 9, so I've got to keep a little bit. Can I talk to him from there? No. Here's all your clay you wanted and finish your story. Alright. So, as already said, Lorden wasn't much of a fighter. Back then, he didn't have any money nor connections, but he had a thing, an unusual ability. You see, from an early age, Lorden was an exceptionally good liar. No sweaty palms, no voice cracks, no tells. Calm, steady, breathes, eye contact held all the way. He eventually... that's very interesting about what happened with the Lord. He eventually managed to handle any kind of pressure, even in the craziest of situations, but it was at first he felt no pressure lying, no stress at all. It was natural for him as breathing. He had absolutely no remorse. He came up with a plan so immensely moronic and unrealistic that it really hard to believe that it would work so perfectly. At first, he convinced the nearby town's tailor to sew him a whole set of clothes worthy of the most wealthy nobleman. The finest of fabrics, silk and threads, you name it, horrendously expensive. So how did he manage to afford it, you may ask? It's simple. He didn't pay for it, so he stole it. I said no such thing. Lorden wasn't a thief, not in traditional means of the word, at least. Apart from that, I did finish the damn story. While wearing his new clothes, he travelled to the castle of the king of that realm and entered it. Okay, now I know that you're making this up. That's simply impossible. So he went into the king's palace and slept with the queen. And after the lovemaking, he dressed up deliberately, leaving his undergarments on the bedside, and told the queen he'll be right back with some refreshments. Then he went to one of the king's guards and told him that he saw the queen with company. A strange man sneaking into one of the chambers. The guard rushed in and witnessed the queen naked in bed, with a man's clothes right next to her. As a loyal servant, the guard reported on the matter directly to the king himself, who you can probably imagine became furious to say the least. He couldn't really punish his wife, that would be bad for his reputation, but he could pursue her lover. Unfortunately for him at this point, Lorden was long gone from the castle, riding a beautiful bay mare he borrowed from the stable into the sunset. You see, the king didn't catch the filthy seducer, but it meant he couldn't track him down to find him. To do so, the only track he could follow was one thing Lorden left behind, except his undergarments and a pleasurable memory for the queen. His name, not his real name of course, the name he used to introduce himself to the queen was the Lord. Man, the guy that hired him for a job. That's incredible. The Lord's head must have left the company of his body pretty promptly. He didn't get killed, wouldn't be in Lorden style. The queen begged for his life to be spared, so the king threw him in the dungeon where he spent all the days he had left. Lorden was amazing, all that with the power of his wits. Speech surely showed the Lords he shouldn't have wronged him. Alright, that's pretty cool, man. Alright, so we've had story time. We've still got to survive for a season, but I think we'll just do that. Deliver the knuckle sandwich to Unighost. I gotta go punch him in the mouth. Right, so we're off back 725 meters now. These stories are long to read, man. You have to let me know down in the comments if you want me to actually read the stories or skip them. Alright, here he is. He goes, hello, I've talked to Sambo, so it's nice to see you. He's a real sweetheart, isn't he? This sweet, it's like a jar of honey. That's Sambo for you. I see. Did you tell me about my uncle, though? The story about the Lord of the Orchards. He has some unexpectedly good storytelling skills, doesn't he? Yeah, he really does. Was downright astonished by that. One time I swear I went over a year without speaking a single word, but when we were sitting by the fire, he remembered some anecdote, laughed out loud and began his tale. Went from a total mute to the master of ceremonies. The narrative was so gripping it was hard not to listen. He even did voices, but after finishing he becomes silent again. I've never fully understood that side of him. A theatre genius trapped in the body of a bear wrestler. He actually asked me to give you something. Really? What's that? A knuckle sandwich? Yeah, it sounds exactly like Sambo. So are you going to deliver? Do you want me to? Can't, I'm afraid I've lost it somewhere on the way. I'm not going to punch him, man. Smart lad. But if he asks, I'll tell him you knocked me out cold. Just out of curiosity, what did Sambo tell you about becoming part of the pack? He said that you were looking for the best to recruit and that he was an obvious choice. Yeah, that seems like something he would say. Well, he was clearly full of crap. It's not a pleasant memory, but I believe you deserve to know the whole story. Boom, boom, boom. Right, Inigo's story. Retrieve Inigo's scythe from Ada. Right. We're either thieving or battling. So this is going to be interesting no matter what. Alright, so it's going to get me to steal. Or something. Oh, there you go. Hello, do I know you? Hello, Ida. I'm here for Inigo's scythe. Take a hike, kid. I want it fair and square. One? Ha, that little snake didn't even tell you about her. That figures. I don't know what you mean. He only wanted me to get his scythe back. My scythe now. Okay, relax. What can I do to get your scythe then? You can buy it from me, of course. Or we could play for it. What's the game? The same that made Unigo lose all of his money and a scythe. Aha, the game of riddles. Simple, I'd say the riddles. You must answer all of them correctly. One mistake and the game is over. You win, you get the scythe. And if I lose, I'll go easy on you this time. If you lose, you don't owe me anything. You just forfeit the chance of getting the site for free. Okay, hit me with the riddles. First one. What disappears the second you name it? What disappears the second you say its name? Silence? Correct. Ready for the next one. Here it is. Feed me and live. And feed me and I live. Give me a drink, I die. What am I? Fire, I'm feeling. Oh, you're good. Better than Mr. Big Castellan already. But can you get this final one? Listen carefully. I can fly but have no wings. I can cry but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? Fly but have no wings. Cloud. Cry. Rain. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. Shadow. It's got to be a cloud. Damn, you're sharp. Congratulations, you win an old man's crappy scythe. Yeah, it doesn't get better than that. Thank you for the game. I had fun. Take care. Not just a pretty face, guys, I'm afraid. So, there we go. Right. Let's get his scythe back. Hello, mate. Got your scythe. Splendid. Were there any troubles on the way? You tell me, were there? I might have left a teeny tiny detail out. You don't say. How did you manage to get my scythe then? With my wits. In that case, you're brighter than me. Was there ever any doubt? Don't be cocky, kid. Anyway, I have news. Sam Brewer's looking for you. For me? Are you sure? I've told him, asked about the one with funny eyes and a stupid face. I see. Okay then. I won't prolong the humiliation. I'll go find him. So we got some reputation there. Plus 20. Which is awesome. Now I've got to go just to and through this river all day and all night, man. Let's go back over to Sambor. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh my god, I killed a wolf, but it nearly killed me. Oh, man. I haven't got any medical things, but that is a bit of a win, actually. Because that's going to do wonders for the hunting level. But I didn't like it. And now I need to be more careful, and it's night time. So stick to the paths, I think. Oh, it is Sambor. Man, I need to heal. Oh, that's a stone knife. Don't need to steal that. What took you so long? Hello, I heard you were looking for me. You need to kill it. Whoa, whoa, easy. What are you talking about? A blasted owl, of course. Can't you hear it? What owl? I don't hear anything. Are you deaf? Can you not hear it? I can't stand it. Try to come down and describe the problem to me if you want my help. I can't see it because of that damn bird. It hoots and hoots. I want it dead. Why can't you deal with it yourself? I don't hunt anymore. Are you serious? You literally live in a hunter's lodge. I didn't build this place. The hunter died a while ago and I just took it. I like it. At least I did before the bloody owl showed up. I do mind you asking. Do you buy your meat now? I don't see you keeping any animals. This is me, little brat. I don't have to explain myself. Right, I do hear the owl. I'm gonna have to throw a bloody spear at it though. Bother him that much. Why has he just gone to sleep? Matt here in the middle of the night with a torch. Looking for an owl to throw a spear at. I'll tell you what. That's a man. Excuse me. Go away, I'm working. What are you doing? It's none of your business. Oh, I believe it is. You're the damn owl, aren't you? No idea what you're talking about, mate. I'd leave if I were you. You're sat in a bush. You even know what you're doing. Yeah, and it needs to come in my life. That's all that matters to me. Already, well, I've been sent to kill the noisy owl. Are you trying to threaten me? Be very careful with your net words. Not all. It's not me you should be afraid of, but my employer. Yeah, and who's that supposed to be? Sambor. Well, I don't know any Wait, did you say Sambor? That's right. Listen, man, I don't want any trouble. I was just hired to come in here from time to time and pretend to be an owl. I had no idea I was crossing your boss. I'll leave. I'll never come back. Please, just let me go. Relax. Tell me who hired you and be on your way. It was Woolrad. He lives in a place called Tutki. That's all I know, I swear. I believe you and I hope you won't regret that, because if I do, you won't. That's the truth, and I'll never come back here again. Alright then. Off you pop, mate. So, let's go wait up this miserable sod. And what's up, Kelly Owl? Is it dead? No, but he's gone and won't be back. I know that it will sound mental, but that wasn't really an owl. It was a man hired to be one. What are you talking about? It's absurd. Believe me, I know. He was supposedly hired by a man called Woolrad. You know him? Haha, that son of a bitch. Haha, he really got me. So you do. Of course I know him. He was one of us. The Undying Fist. Was he really? The owl said he lives in a place called Tutki. Yeah, it's not far from here. He lives... Lucky we didn't kill that guy then. With his family selling donkeys. I guess that fits because he was always an ass. I would love to meet him. And you will, because we'll deliver a parcel for me. No problem. A special surprise, but you need to come back later. I need some time to prepare it. Actually, come back tomorrow. I'll make it grander. Alright, see you tomorrow. I actually have to go home to my own bed. I can't just sleep in that one there. God damn, man. Right, we're going home to bed. I just woke me up in my bed. Complete some quests for the neighbours. 1 of 3. Successful flirting. Literally gotta go and flirt. So put me to bed. I've fully healed. Yeah. So I need to go flirt with some bird. And go back to Sambor as well. Oh, Survivor season. We literally did, yeah? There's a lot of stuff happening. I suppose I haven't got a level up or anything yet. Right, we're gonna do... No way. We got a full rabbit out of that. So the trap works. That's pretty good. Yeah, so next episode, guys, we're off to flirt with a bird. Go back to Sambor and deliver a parcel to this new guy. And maybe there's some more story time. You'll have to let me know if you want me to read all that out or not, because it does get a bit like, But either way, you know, I'm enjoying this game at the minute. It's pretty damn cool, man. And the survival elements in it are really good. Really, like, keep yourself alive, build your own stuff. Can't wait to get some weapons, some armor, you know, some stuff like that. So, it's all progress. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one.